Hello children, welcome to Narayana Live Classes. In this assignment number 3 of periodic table, we'll be discussing few questions on Mendeleev periodic table. Here the first question is, what are the limitations of Mendeleev periodic table and how modern periodic table has overcome the limitations of the Mendeleev periodic table. So coming to the limitations of Mendeleev periodic table, he could not explain the position of hydrogen. Hydrogen is placed in first A group, but it has properties similar to that of the halogens. It was not explained by Mendeleev. Next is anomalous pairs. Mendeleev arranged the elements in increasing order of their atomic masses, but at certain positions he had exchanged the positions of the elements. For example, iodine having the atomic mass 126.9 units has to come prior to the tellurium, which is having atomic mass 127.6 units. But tellurium was placed first in the 6th A group, whereas iodine was placed later in the 7th A group. He did not give a satisfactory explanation for the exchange of their position. Next is similar elements are separated in the group. For example, elements like copper and mercury, they are having similar properties but they are written separately in the periodic table. Next is dissimilar elements are placed in the same group. For example, lithium, sodium, potassium and copper, silver, gold are placed together in first group. Of course, subgroups are given as A and B, but he could not give a satisfactory explanation why he has placed them together. And next is position of isotopes. Isotopes also have different mass numbers, but he could not explain or he could not place them in his periodic table where he arranged the elements in increasing order of their isotopes. Coming to the modern periodic table. Modern periodic table, after the discovery of atomic number by Moseley, found that atomic number is the most fundamental property than that of atomic mass. So keeping in the mind the atomic number, in the modern periodic table, elements are arranged in the increasing order of their atomic number. Then iodine came first and tellurium later. Anomalous pair problem is solved. Next is, when atomic number was followed, electronic configuration concept came and the law was changed as the physical and chemical properties are the periodic functions of their electronic configurations. So depending upon their configurations, hydrogen has to be placed in the first A group. And it was more logical to separate the periodic table into the blocks like S block, P block and D block. Where coming here 1A is placed in S block and 1B is placed in D block. Means the groups are separated. This problem is also rectified. Next is isotopes. Isotopes, though having different mass number, they have same atomic number. So they need not to have a separate place for the isotopes. And next is, because of the separation of S, P and D, modern periodic table gave a easy path to learn about the elements and their properties. It was so easy to identify the metals, non-metals and metalloids from the periodic table. So coming to the second question, without knowing the configuration of the elements, Mendeleev still could arrange the elements nearly close to the arrangement of modern periodic table. How can you appreciate it? Though Mendeleev have arranged the elements in the increasing order of their atomic masses, he has a law that properties of the elements are periodic functions of their atomic masses. He still concentrated on the properties of the elements and placed them in their appropriate positions depending upon their properties. For example, coming to the tellurium and iodine, tellurium belongs to the chalcogen family. Hence, its properties are similar to that of oxygen and its group, it is placed in 60A group. Iodine has similar properties to that of halogens and hence it is placed in 70A group. Not only that, he also corrected the atomic masses. Atomic masses. For example, atomic mass was taken as equivalent weight into valency. He corrected the atomic masses of some elements, for example beryllium. Equivalent weight was 4.5 and valency before the Mendeleev was expected to be 3. So coming here, its atomic mass was taken as 13.5 and it is wrongly placed in the third A group. But Mendeleev corrected its valency depending upon its properties as 2 and the atomic mass was corrected to 9 and it is placed with magnesium and calcium in the second A group. Not only that, he was so intelligent that while he was arranging the elements in the increasing order of their atomic masses, he found that certain elements which are having similar properties of particular groups are missing. So keeping that in the mind, he left them as the gaps itself, expecting that in future these elements will be discovered. So because of these measurements he have taken while arranging the periodic table, though he doesn't know about the electronic configuration and atomic number of the elements, his placements of the elements were very close to that of the modern periodic table. Coming to the next one, why Mendeleev had to leave certain blank spaces in his periodic table? What is your explanation for this? The same explanation can be given. He was mostly concentrated on the physical properties and chemical properties of the elements. So when he was arranging the elements in the increasing order of their atomic masses, he found that certain elements are missing in that group having that particular properties. So he left them. For example, he left the gaps. He had named certain gaps without their discovery of the elements. One is eka aluminium, means one more aluminium will be discovered, means one more element having similar physical and chemical properties of the aluminium will be discovered. He has also given its oxide form as EA2O3 and EaCl3, which was later found to be gallium, and its oxide was also exactly Ga2O3 and its chloride is GaCl3. One more element he has left the gap and gave the properties are eka silicon. Eka silicon means one more element with the properties of the silicon. So he also gave the oxide forms of this unknown element ESO2 and the chloride as eka silicon Cl4, which was later found to be gallium, and oxide was found to be germanium. Germanium, which was found to germanium O2 and germanium tetrachloride. So in this way he was successful in placing the elements in their correct position and also leaving the spaces for the unknown elements which were rightly placed after their discovery. Thank you children. Have a great time.